But, yeah. You'll notice I'm quieter without my other half around. This is me. I'm pretty quiet unless I got something to bounce off from. I mean, I can rant, I can go on about stuff. I really can. It's just, you know, I don't know. There's not too much I can give away on these guys, and I'm trying not to say too much. So I'm like, ah! And I don't really know what to tell you about drawing this. I mean, because I think I've kind of gone over it. I mean, I'm probably going to do another one of these, so you'll probably see more, but still. That, and I've already screwed this one up a couple of times. I've been drawing it, so I'm feeling kind of unconfident right now, but my drawing skills when it comes to Stitchpunks. Alright, there's this wrist thing. God, I love their wrist setup. Their hands were such a derp thing that I didn't even tend to draw that way. Just did this for hands. I didn't even bother designing them, and I just kind of finished it up, and they looked really nice, so I kept them. Alright, let's see. Your father. Take your medicine. I'm infected by your genetics. Shiloh, you're my patient. Shiloh, be more patient. You have limitations. Don't go chasing flies. I must be protected. You cannot be reckless. That's what is expected when you are infected. I'm infected. I have some really cute pictures of these guys, or this guy in particular, that I can't upload right now. And the reason why is because it has him drawn with a college punk. And I can't upload pictures of the college punk. College punks, guys, I have a notebook full of college punks. It's kind of ridiculous. And it pisses me off because I can't upload them because it'll give shit away about the story, and I really don't want to give it away. Suffering for your art. I'm doing it. Alright, let's see here. And there's the zipper. Damn this blood condition. Alright. So, there's our base. His body's done. Now, ankles. Of course, the front ones do have little caps on their ankles here. So that foot was a little bit misaligned, so I'm just fixing that real quick. Okay. And these guys, again, have that foot joint, but theirs actually have a foot attached to it instead of just this deal, where they have just the front half of the foot and whatever that little cap thing is. I have no idea what the technical terms for these things are. They don't exist. There you go. That's why. Alright. So, this is a lot more sketchy because of the fact that I totally, screwed up on him 5 or 6 times. His arms are a little bit skinny, so we'll add that in. Okay. Now, you notice you guys, I actually texture a little bit when I draw, because his front, I'm not really sure what this guy's made of. I'll be honest, I just drew him and I textured him in open canvas, and I liked it so much I kept it. It's actually I'm thinking maybe he's a green corduroy or something because of the way that he looks. But yeah, it's like this. Whenever I texture him, I just kind of draw some lines in. He's a really dark green. I love his colors. He looks so different from the rest of the gang, too. Or from the rest of his gang, anyway. Let's see. And now, of course, anytime you texture anything, you'll have some little edges that are, fuzzy and stuff. When you do, run an eraser around it, and then darken your lines back in. Because you'll see how those lines got really fuzzed out. Herp! German version of Inside Notre Dame 2. I can't stand that movie, but this song sounded so cute in German I had to get it. And it happens to be his voice actor. So if you're curious as to what Johann sounds like, That would be it, if, you know, he would actually sing. He does sing, he's just really shy. He actually is a really good singer. Most of the crew seems to think so anyway. But he just really shy, really embarrassed about it. Because he can't stand being around people that much. I think this is what his feet look like. Hang on, guys. I know I uploaded a picture. I don't know where it's saved on my computer at all, but let's see where it's at here. Where's the sketch? Unless I put it in my scrapbook. There we go. Yeah, that's how it's speaking. Okay, cool. That works just fine. The Shrineart have entirely wooden feet. They're kind of like doll feet, I guess you could say. So I haven't really seen dolls like this except for old school puppets. It's just 2 blocks of wood, essentially, with a pin between to hold them together. And they can bend, you know, really simple. Or they have metal, like Anton has metal, and so does Isaac. And somebody else in this family, I think Wagner has metal on his too. Okay. So of course there's the back half of the heel where it's 1 piece of block. And then there's the front portion of the foot, which is another block. It needs to be more of a square shape. There we go. Because they actually do have sort of a squarish look to their feet. Okay, so there's feet. Now he has stripes on his pants, legs, whatever. But yeah, he has stripes on his legs. I should have drawn him being more terrified or terrorized. I'm a terrible person. I do enjoy drawing my characters in terrible situations. Let's move it down. My music comes from a lot of different places, so they have different volumes. Okay. There we go. This is more like how his legs should look. I always tend to draw his legs too fat when I try to do profile pictures of him. Ready for the big surprise. She'll be playing Lego in a dream when the shadows come to life. He's lying at the uniform time with a secret he's sure to treat. You'll see, like, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is getting really dark in here because of the fact that I've been running my hand over it and I've textured this. I should have textured this last, but, you know, I'm derp. Yes, this is also Johann music. Such a transition. Have to periodically check and make sure this thing's still recording. The blue stripes on his legs, because he's blue and green. He's going well on his dreams to today. But unlike you, this really won't go away. 16 years old woman on you, I've invited him to come in tonight. The first time it didn't feel right, it'll be the last time it's right. Such a little, like, God, his job in the clock shop, he actually had kind of a minimal job, really. Most of the crew had, in the Shrineart, had different jobs. You had Wagner, who did the jewel work on the clocks, of course, because he's a jeweler. You had Anton and Elsa, who, because of their height and the way they're made, they actually worked on grandfather clocks and tall clocks and clock clocks. You know, like desk clocks, things like that. But then you had Klaus and Liesel, and Klaus and Liesel worked on pocket watches. Pocket watches, and they can work on clocks, but watches and clocks are actually different things, guys, and they work differently. So, I didn't really think about that when I first designed them, but it came up later, and I thought it was kind of a neat idea, so I kept it. But, so, Klaus and Liesl actually worked on the pocket watches, and Isaac was the metal worker. He actually made parts for them, because believe it or not, as a person that works with clocks and makes clocks, one of the things that they actually recommend is that you learn how to make your own parts, because sometimes there's going to be parts you cannot find anymore, or you may have to have a certain design, and everything may have to be hand ground down and things like that. So they recommend you learn metalworking to a certain degree. Now, Johann's job was part of the decorative portion. Technically speaking, I suppose you could say that he sort of fit in with Wagner on that note, because Wagner does all the gems for the clock. Johann does all the painting for the clock. He actually did all the detail work. If you've seen old school clocks that have little painted designs on them, that's what he did. Okay, let's see here. His eyes look really wrong for some reason. I think it's because I made them really flat. So I'm going to redo them. Because, this is the Shrineart Fucks Everything Up video, so we're going to redo his eyes. Should be making him look more afraid. I'm terrible. I'm sorry, guys. I just love tormenting my characters. He says the voice is there and the voice says I am too. Walks over. He needs closure. Something is not right with your face. Johann, buddy, work with me here. Come on. There he is, with that little scaredy derp. Hang on, my music stopped for some reason. What's this going on? There we go. You make somebody's heart break. Right after it. His head. Damn it. See, this is the problem I get. I sit up more straight, and then, I'm looking straight down. Do not draw things at an angle, guys. It will fuck you up, because when you draw things at an angle, you end up, you're seeing it at an angle, so when you draw it, it comes out, a little more, slanted than what you're looking for. No one's ever turned you over. No one tried to ever let you down. Beautiful girl, bless your heart. I've got a disease deep inside me, makes me feel uneasy, baby. I can hear the sound of sorry. What am I supposed to do about it? This guy really thinks there's something wrong with him. He thinks he's really messed up. That's what's wrong. His optics, they're a plaster to his head. Maybe he's farther out. There we go. Because, optics actually stick out from the head, unlike actual eyeballs. Sorry, guys. I've been drawing people, so my Stitchpunk, skills are a little bit off tonight. Been doing good company artwork. It's sad that I think I draw him better when he's looking more terrified. I think I might actually do that next. I might draw terrified Johann next. Like honey, honey, tell me, can we be your honey? Be strong to tell myself, but it won't take long till I'm free of my disease.